Hey guys, it's Garth89 here, and welcome back. Got a special episode for you guys, so let's get started. So today we're going to talk a little bit about E3. So I didn't even notice that E3 was going on until, well, the last day of E3, I think. It's the 12th now. I believe this is the last day of E3, actually, when I'm recording this video. I think it was from the 9th until the 12th. It's usually 5 days, 4 or 5 days. Either way, I did not actually get to catch any of the press events while they were ongoing, though I did get to watch them afterwards, which was fine. And I did pick up on a couple of games, and I want to talk about some of them. We're going to start off with No Man's Sky. This is a game that really captivated me back in 2013. I was really excited for it when they showed it in 2013. The whole concept behind it is just fantastic. And once again, No Man's Sky captured the hearts and hopes of the audience at E3 this year. Its amazing concept is, it's just mind-blowing. Procedural universe of infinite space with limitless new worlds to explore, new planets and animals to discover, and endless battles to be won and lost. This is something that I've kind of always wanted in a game. And there are other games that are doing similar concepts. I'm not going to go into all of them, but one of them is, for instance, Limit Theory, which is being made by pretty much one person who hires in a couple of people to help him out making the game. And that's also a procedurally generated universe exploration game, but it's much more of a spaceship sim than this is. This is much more of an arcadey sort of feel. No Man's Sky has a very arcadey feel to it, and it's clearly going for, I don't know, it's clearly aiming at being this new Minecraft, so to speak, but without the crafting. You don't build anything in No Man's Sky, as far as I can tell, at least. So here's the feature list. It's an open universe that can be explored seamlessly. Every star and planet can be visited and explored. Everyone starts their new game on a new unexplored planet. The game boasts challenge and danger everywhere. Or boasts of challenge and danger everywhere. Sorry, I've had this written down. I actually have a little notepad document in front of me where I've written everything down. Not all of the stuff I'm saying, but most of it. So death is permanent in this game. If you die, you lose whatever you currently have on you. If your ship gets blown up, it's gone. So that's an interesting notion. Does that mean that you could technically get stranded on a planet if your spaceship gets blown up? Because apparently that's what they're hinting at, is that if something dies or gets destroyed, it's gone. So if you lose your ship on a planet, you will just be stuck there until you can get a new one. Next up, you can collect resources to buy better ships, upgrade your spacesuit, and possibly other things, though they don't mention any. 5, they have AI allies and enemies to battle. There is no multiplayer, as far as I can tell. Though there is a parallel universe gameplay style that they were talking about, which is similar a little bit to Dark Souls, where other people can impact your game, but you can't directly interact with them. Sans invasions, obviously. So there won't be any invasions. You won't have people coming into your world and wrecking your shit. But they can, for instance, I guess, explore your planet and discover something, and you'll get there and it'll say, oh, it was discovered by your friend who was also here, or it was discovered by some random troll who was also here, or someone who has less of a life than you do. So, with that being said, I have a couple notes on the game. It seems to have captured the imagination of the gaming press in a very big way, with some writing that it's the best game of E3 ever, and others touting it as indie developers' response to big-budget games like Call of Duty. And I want to advise a little bit of caution. We should still take this with a grain of salt. This game, while not treading completely new ground, is taking the concept popularized by Minecraft to a level we haven't seen before. Procedural generation on this scale could be a blessing or a curse for the game. Also, we don't even know the details of the generation system. How structured is it, for instance? Take the wildlife. Are there predefined animals with variables like color, type of horn, hair, etc.? Or will we see truly exotic creatures? The same goes for planets. Will we see everything from blast furnace of Venus to the land tides of Io, or will it just be lava world, Terran world, ice world, etc.? The truth is the game is probably going to have to cut somewhere in order to make room for how vast this game intends to be. Or it will become another Duke Nukem Forever, and it'll just never finish completion. They'll just keep reiterating it, and we'll keep seeing it at E3 for another couple years, and then it'll just vanish. And eventually it'll be released later as some kind of cookie board cutout game that doesn't work really well. Which is what happened to Duke Nukem Forever. So I think we need to moderate our expectations a little and I expect something like a sci-fi Minecraft-esque game with less building and more exploring. Also, the lack of multiplayer may be a turnoff for some. I, however, enjoy the concept. I like to immerse myself in a world without someone spamming the chat and shouting obscenities at me over the microphone. But I digress. I do, however, hope the game will be as exciting as it sounds. The thought of being able to explore an infinite universe is an exciting one. Finding planets that my friends have discovered and showing off the ones that I've found to my friends, as well as to you guys on YouTube, of course, all sound like fun things. Maybe this could be the next Minecraft, but I'm maintaining a degree of skepticism. But I'm really looking forward to seeing where this game goes from here on out, really. It probably won't be out for a while, though, is what I think. So anyways, that'll be all for me today, and I will post another video probably tomorrow and talk a little bit about Bloodborne, which is another game I'm a little excited for, but I'm not quite sure about because I don't really know what to expect from it. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode, so bye-bye.